Okay, so I spend maybe more time on Reddit than is totally healthy, but it is an amazing place to do consumer research and just research about small business, jewelry, etc. You can glean so many insights from the things that people are saying when you are not standing in front of them. But there's a theme that I've noticed a lot, and this is something that I certainly noticed in the course of having a jewelry production business, which is that consumers and other people who don't make jewelry, they'll get a price quote for something and they'll say, well, that sounds too expensive because it looks like, quote, an easy job, right? And it could be anything from a clasp replacement to like replacing a diamond that fell out. And there's this sense that, well, it looks like it's simple enough, right? Because a lot of the work that we do as jewelers looks easy or looks simple, right? To make a round ring looks simple because, oh, it's just making a circle, right? Because consumers very often don't know all of the tools, all of the learning, all of the everything that goes into it. But I was also reading one of these comments recently and reflecting on the fact that the whole reason why I got into jewelry over 20 years ago was because I was having the same thoughts. Like, oh, I can figure out how to replace this jump ring on this broken pair of earrings. No problem. Bought a pair of pliers, bought a jump ring, did it, right? But what I learned over time is that there was a difference between this thing you can do and this thing that you can do well, right? And that I think is one of those messaging components of having a jewelry business that needs to be messaged actually a little bit more. And it might come through in how you present yourself as a professional, how many years of experience, but also in how you explain things to consumers, because consumers don't know what we know, like not even close. Like consumers don't understand that, it took me more than 20 years to get to a place where it took me about 18 years to get to a place where I felt comfortable teaching other people, say, flush setting, right? And it took me about 20 years to get to a place where I felt really comfortable providing business advice to people in the jewelry industry, because it takes so much time and experience to get that wrap around that 360 degree of experience to be able to communicate it to other people. But I do think that there's an opportunity here for all of us to be better at messaging and communicating with consumers about why something needs to be done a certain way. And maybe there's an opportunity to show them, this is what it would look like if you just do it with pliers. You can totally do like replace this jump ring and reattach this clasp. But if you don't solder it, it's going to fall off again and then you'll be out the money. So pay me and let me guarantee my work and be the professional that you need. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments and let me know.